What's going on, guys? Your boy Star back here today with another video, and there's some news regarding that Belgium has officially banned loot boxes. And this comes from website Ars Technica. If you want to read the article, I will put the link to in the description box for you if you want to read it. And the Belgian Gaming Commission has determined that randomized loot boxes in at least 3 games that count as games of chance and publishers could therefore be subject to fines and prison sentences under the country's gaming legislation. A statement by Belgian Minister of Justice Cohen Jeans identifies loot boxes in Overwatch, FIFA 18, and CS:GO as meeting the criteria for that of game of chance. The definition is to quote, "There is a game element where a bet can lead to a profit or loss, and chance has a role in the game." The commission also looked at Star Wars Battlefront 2 and determined that the recent changes EA made to the game means it no longer technically forms a game of chance. The Gaming Commission expressed concern over games that draw in players with an emotional profit forecast of randomized goods where players can buy an advantage with real money without knowing what benefit it would be. The fact that these games don't disclose odds of receiving specific in-game items is also worrisome, the commission said as well. The 3 games noted above must remove their loot boxes or be in criminal violation of the country's gaming legislation. Jeans writes that law carries penalties up to 800,000 euros, which translates into 973,940 and 80 cents in US dollars, and up to 5 years in prison, which can be doubled if minors are involved. Gene says he wants to start a dialogue with loot box providers to see who should take responsibility where. Peter Nasons, the Gaming Commission director, added in a statement, "Paying loot boxes are not an innocent part of video games that present themselves as games of skill. Players are tempted and misled, and none of the protective measures for gambling are applied." The country launched its investigation back in November when Jean said he was seeking to ban the practice throughout Europe. Belgium's decision follows a similar finding in the Netherlands, which specifically called out loot boxes in FIFA 18, Dota 2, PUBG, and Rocket League for illegal gambling activities. In the U.S., legislators in Hawaii, Washington State, and the U.S. Senate continue to look into loot box regulations, even as industry bodies like the ESRB downplay the need for such actions. And with that being said, I gotta say, finally something has happened. And I don't play, and by the way, I don't play Overwatch. I don't play CSGO. I don't play FIFA 18, but I know about FIFA 18. And FIFA 18, if anyone who don't know, it's EA's cash cow. It makes them, I think the number was, it makes them up to $700 million annually. And I think it's not just Ultimate Team in FIFA, it may be in Madden as well, or just as a whole it makes them that much. And this is a big blow to their cash cow. And EA can't say that, EA can't look shocked and surprised that this is happening. I mean, they've had their chance to remove it when lawmakers and legislators were gathering to take this out the games before this even happened. They had their chance. They could have took this out the game right before the shit hit the fan. I mean, if you see that countries around the world are essentially arming themselves to take down loot boxes, you need to take it out of your game before they do it for you. And it's sad that they have to. Now, I know some may say it may not matter, but here's the thing. I don't think no country has ever done this. pretty much, I mean, the Netherlands issued an ultimatum. Belgium, on the other hand, they've made it clear it's happening. So EA is gonna remove the loot boxes from FIFA 18, and I do think this is the end of loot boxes, because even though it may not apply to every other developer who has loot boxes in their games, I'm pretty sure this sends them a message not to put it in their next game that they have, or just take it out of their current game right now. And EA has no choice but to remove loot boxes in FIFA 18. And it's not like they can just remove the loot boxes for Belgian players. No, they'd have to remove it all across the board. And since this is a huge blow to their cash cow, I'm pretty sure that it's safe to say that no game EA has will have loot boxes this year. I think that's safe to say because of this. Now, people would have let them slide with the cosmetic loot boxes, but because of this precedent, I don't think they can afford to have them in their games at all. They can't afford to have loot boxes in their games at any given time. Because you look at something like this, it's not worth the risk. Because if you take them out of FIFA 18, your cash cow, and let's say Battlefield 5 comes out, and you put cosmetic loot boxes in your games, in your game, after the Netherlands, Belgium just pretty much made your loot boxes in FIFA 18 illegal, and you put not the same exact loot boxes per se, but different, but cosmetic loot boxes in your games, you would still be up shit's creek without a paddle, because even cosmetic loot boxes isn't worth it. Because even in Overwatch loot boxes are made illegal, and they're just cosmetic. And a lot of people tolerate cosmetic loot boxes, but I think with these new developments, there won't be loot boxes of any kind in any full price game. That's safe to say. And I don't see how EA can fight this, because they more than likely would have to pay a damn near $1 million fine plus imprisonment. I don't think Andrew Wilson wants to go to jail over this, or nobody at EA. I mean, y'all don't want to go to jail over this. Y'all don't need loot boxes in your games, or nor do you love them that much to even want to, risk jail time. But with that being said, what do you think about this? Do you think it's big news? Do you think it's little news? Does it matter? Does it not? Let me know down in the comments below. We can have a discussion and talk about it. If you enjoyed my video, smash that like button as hard as you can. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Tap the notification bell. That way you stay up to date on all my content. You'll never miss a video. And until next time, I'm out.